these bodies will be changed. Will it look just like this? No. Right? The illustration in the resurrection of the bodies is, all right, you take a piece of wheat and you put it in the ground to plant it. Is what comes back up look like a piece of wheat? No, it looks radically different. Is it better? Yeah, that's the illustration. All right, so what will our glorified bodies be like? Oh, no, it's going to be great. You're not going to be complaining. You're going to say, Lord, I need a redo. Right? I've got a misprint. They're going to be wonderful. They're going to be perfect. And so this picture starts that. Right? It doesn't get you out of hell. It doesn't get you into heaven. That's Jesus' work. But it points to Jesus' work and your acknowledgement that there is a difference now in your life of how am I going to live going forward. I'm going to live in the reality that Jesus is the Christ and that he bought me. He bought me lock, stock, barrel, soul, body. All that makes me up is his rightfully, and I am going to serve him to the best of my abilities. Does that mean you're going to be sinless? No, it won't. But the battle will now be against sin, rather than sin just being in charge before. All right? You go read Romans 7, right? Where the Apostle Paul, who is just a little further along in his spiritual walk than I am, or you, he is continually battling with sin day in and day out. Knows the right thing, and yet he does the wrong thing. Knows the wrong thing, and somehow he does that. And it's just like, oh, who will deliver me from this body of death? Well, Jesus will in death. Or when he returns, okay? So don't set yourself up on this idea that, all right, I've been baptized, I'm now sinless. Because that's going to be a woefully disappointing tomorrow, because Monday's coming. Right? And every day after that. And so, but the grace that was given you on the cross 2,000 something years ago is the same grace that's going to be given you tomorrow morning. Right? If we're given tomorrow, then congratulations, you're given one more day to serve the Lord. One more day. Tomorrow isn't promised. The next breath isn't promised. And so this is the first step of, all right, how am I going to use this life, use this body that belongs to the Lord anyway? Well, I'm going to start by obeying him. Do you know how Jesus says you demonstrate your love for him? It's one thing to say, oh, I love Jesus. Jesus is my buddy. Jesus says, here's how you show me love. If you love me, keep my commandments. Right? Well, he commanded you to be baptized. So if you love him, if you know that he is the Lord, if you know he's the Son of God, then hello, this is the first step. All right? Among many. All right? Okay.